Hey guys, it's Amy. So today I had to go over to the hospital to get my infusion done, which for those of you who don't know what an infusion is, it's basically like an IV where you get pain medicine, but for me, I get a certain type of medicine for my arthritis. And to help you guys understand a little bit more what it's like, it's kind of like chemo treatment for kids or for people with cancer, but for me it's just, getting the medicine basically. So yeah, it's kind of like a chemo treatment, but I don't have cancer. So it's the same process, just a little bit different. But so yeah, I had that done today. And luckily today I only had 2 tries of getting the needle in. Normally for me it takes a while to get the needle in because my veins are just so tiny and frail. It's hard to get them in all the time. So we first did this one right there, and then we did this one, which was the successful one. So, we at least got one in. Actually one time when I was there, they poked me 8 times, and then I finally was like, okay, I can't do it anymore. I don't want to get poked anymore. So, they stopped, and, I had to come back in a few days because I still needed my medicine, but they just were like, okay, we'll let you get a break, heal up for a little bit, and then come back and try again. So, yeah, that one time I had 8 pokes and then finally was like, I'm done, I can't. And, I usually, can handle needles, probably because I have had that situation my entire life where I've had to have needles poked into me and get IVs or shots, all that kind of different stuff. And I never really cry when I get a needle poked in me. Usually what I do is I just ask my mom or dad or whoever's with me to let me squeeze their hand, because just the pressure trying to get in is what really is painful. It's just the pressure of getting in, and then that. Afterwards, it's not that big of a deal. But that one time, then a couple nurses were like, she's so brave, we gotta get her some prizes and stuff, because I was like one of the first kids that barely cried for all those pokes and let them poke me that much. So I got like a thing of nail polish and a Starbucks gift card, which was really cool. So yeah, there's perks to having to deal with medical stuff. One you have, in one way you have people that really care about you and are like, oh, you've dealt with so much, you deserve it, and you're so, are brave and stuff. But then there's that other side where it's like, yeah, it's a lot of work, but it's just something I have to live with. And, in my opinion, it's like I've dealt with this since day one. It really never bothers me. So, it's just like, oh, okay, if you want to give me a prize, I guess that's fine. But yeah, so I had that done today, which, like I said, it went very well. I actually had my own little room, like a private room. Now, normally when I go there is sections where there's a couple chairs and then a TV, table, and then a curtain. And today it was so packed when we got there, so I got to have my own little private room and stuff, so so I at least, it was really cool actually, because I've never had that before with the infusions. But, so yeah, like I said, there's perks to going there. A lot of times, because I am in the kids section for infusions, a lot of times there will be child life specialists that will come around and just, check on you, say, is there anything I can get for you to do, like puzzles, coloring book, or a game to play. Or sometimes they'll come around and, offer you stuff, like if you want a snack, or like when I first started out, they let me pick out a prize for every time I got a poke. So like I would get a little prize from a little prize box in the play area. And so yeah, like just for getting poked and being so brave about it, which I'm always brave about getting poked. I've never really been scared of needles. It's just something I've lived with, so it's not that big of a deal to me. But yeah, so yeah, I had that done today, and so yeah, but yeah, I just want to say thank you for those of you who did, see my stuff on Facebook and Twitter, and were at least thinking of me and knowing that I was, needed a couple prayers, or just, keep me in your thoughts and stuff. So yeah, also I brought my letters that Cimarelli gave me, because I was like, maybe that will be good luck, which it actually was, because I got 2 pokes. For me, that's good. But yeah, so again, that's what I did today. And oh yeah, and if you want to know what a typical day for me, there's like basically what happens is whoever takes me, we go to the hospital, we check in, go up to the 10th floor, and basically, they bring me back, and then once I'm settled in and stuff, in a little section, a nurse will come and we'll get the IV in and stuff, and depending on how long it takes to get the IV in for me, because sometimes we'll have to use a heat pack or a warm blanket to cover me to get my veins pumped up and ready to go. So that sometimes takes a while, but then once they get it in, I just kind of hang out, just watch TV, maybe play some games or listen to music, color, write, anything I feel up to. But most of the time, because they do give me some medicine that makes me a little groggy and sleepy, I don't feel much of doing stuff, so I just end up watching TV and just staring off into space and like, I'm tired. And I could take a nap if I wanted to, but I don't usually choose to do that. But yeah, then once my medicine is done getting in my body, what they have to do is do a flush to kind of just make sure all the medicine got in, and it's basically kind of just like water, just like a rinse down getting in your body, just to make sure everything got in. And so yeah, that goes for like about 10 minutes, and then I pack up and I come home. Usually, and it's like an all day thing. It's not like I have to, stay there all night or something. It's just, an all-day thing, which it's not that bad. I actually enjoy it sometimes because, one, it feels good to have my pain medicine and help me feel a lot better. And then two, it's like I get to see some nurses and people that I know there. And I mean, even though it might not be the best thing and people are always like, sorry you have to go through with it, I'm just like, the bright side to it is I get to, at least watch TV, get to relax, hang out, just, have a nice relaxing day. And actually, before I go, my first nurse that did my IV medication when I had my first infusion, her name was Amy. Only it was spelled A-M-Y, not the way I spell it, A-I-M-E-E. So it was kind of funny. And then I met another nurse who also came and helped that day, and her name was Amy, spelled the same way, A-M-Y. And so we called ourselves the A-Team, kind of like on Pretty Little Liars, the A-Team. But, so then, yeah. But I still see one of them, because the other one moved, but I still see them, and we're just like the A-Team and stuff, and it's really cool. So I have perks, and I have nurses that I really like to see a lot, and they're fun. And even some of the child life specialists, volunteers I get to see. Like, there's this one guy who I got to see the first day. His name is Reese. He's really cool. He offered me some hockey tickets for a Griffins game that night. So it was really cool. We went and stuff. And then also, a couple months ago, we got baseball tickets for the Whitecaps, and I got to go see it, and he told me if I make a sign and tell them that I get infusions at Helen DeVos Children's Hospital, that they'll give me a baseball. And so I got a free baseball, and it was really cool. I loved it. If you guys haven't seen, there's pictures on my Twitter or Facebook, so it's really cool. But yeah, so, those are just, what I do every 6 weeks. And even though it's not entirely fun, there's still some perks because you at least, can just chill out and relax and have a fun day. I mean, even though it's not good to be sick and no one likes to be sick, there's still perks to it. And I mean, that's just me. Because I've been so used to that my entire life, I've just always been like, okay, don't worry about the negatives, focus on positive stuff. What do I get to do? I get a lot of attention, which sometimes I don't like all the attention. It kind of depends. But, sometimes I get attention, a lot of attention. Sometimes I get to have special treatment or get to go do fun things and stuff. Special, very special, fun stuff. And so, yeah, it's really fun. And even though I don't totally like it, but it's worth it. It does help me, at least to keep my arthritis under control and not be like I'm walking around the house in pain all the time. So yeah, but yeah, that's what I did today. And I just wanted to let you guys know that it went okay, and just, say for maybe even those of you who actually do know what it's like to have an infusion done, you know, that's what I did today. And even for those of you who don't know what it's like and maybe wonder, what is it? What is an infusion? What happens? Is it, scary? Is it not scary? And I mean, the first day I was kind of nervous because I wasn't sure what to expect. But after, the second time, I was like, okay, I know my routine now, and I've done it for over a year now, so it's like, I know what to do. I go, get the needle in, get to watch TV, hang out, then get it out and come home. Simple as that. And then I'm not in so much pain. But yeah, so thank you guys for whoever, saw my post on Twitter or Facebook. Thank you guys for, keeping me in your thoughts and prayers. And I will see you guys later. Bye.